Alright, so we are going to start from scratch and make sure that we install Angular. So we've got Angular already installed globally, but we are going to create a project with it. So let's see. In creating a project with it, we will copy this one on the Angular website and paste it here. Right, and then we are going to create a new project. Go to the end, ng new space, and then we're just gonna call it. So I think it's beneficial if we start from scratch. Okay, right, so once you've pasted that one in to create a new one, we are going to select the SCSS because that's the one that we were using before, and we're going to say no for this one, and it creates it for us. I'm going to get into that side of the, I'm just going to go like this, and I'm going to open it. Just going to open it, and so Angular just write everything for you. This is our index.html file. It's already pointing to the root of the application, and the root of the application is inside the app. The root of the application is this component, and as we can see the selector as the app root, and that is what we are showing here. So whatever you see in the app root is what is showing here. Check out the HTML. So what you see there is this one. Excuse my language, it's got the styles and everything there. Let's run it, and then we can actually view what we are seeing. Then we get rid of it and start from scratch. Yeah, npm start. Now if you take a look at the app package.json, yeah, if you start, we will find that npm start is ng-serve, and it is an Angular 18 and so forth, and everything else that we need as a dependency is there. Would you like to share app sequence? No, let me just say no for that one. Yeah, let's use another port because I'm running the other one. It's going to give us another port. Let me just copy it and paste it into our app. What have I done? I think because I stopped it, but would they give us another one? Yes, it will give us another one. So this is the app. Let me get out of this one because it's hard to do this. Just go in here. I'm going to run it here. Okay, so this is what you see. Show Ocean, that's the title. UI, hello Ocean UI. If you search for hello, the title here is hello, congratulations, your app is running. Hello, congratulations, your app is running. Hello, and he's making a call to the title, and the title is basically this one. Yeah, so that is what that HTML app is doing for us, and then there's various stuff that it is showing. Okay, so that's the first part of the app. We've installed it and we've run it. Now we need to be able to start creating it the way we want it to look like, basically. So we can add our star sheets in here, but I'm not going to add it for now. I'm just going to change this one to Gaussian like the other one. And in the component, you can see that we've chosen a standalone, so all the components has to be a standalone. This icon, it should be here somewhere. So this far is where we can actually put in our links to our style sheets, but I won't do it for now. I will just start bringing in our stuff. So the first thing we want to probably look into is the navbar. So I'm gonna try and see if I can create a navbar. So first of all, I'm inside this folder. I'm gonna get myself into the src /app, and in the src /application, I'm going to create a folder called I'm going to create a folder called pages. In pages, I'm going to create thingy, so I'm just gonna navigate to pages, and I am going to create a component. And the way to create a component is to do this way, which I will bring it up in a minute. I'm going to use the script npm ng generate. I'm gonna use this script ng generate. Didn't copy it, did I? Copy. So I'm gonna use this one. Yep. I'm gonna get rid of this SSB. Whenever you copy something, that's what happens. So that's okay. And then I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna create one that says navbar, and that should create a component in there for us. So I normally like to put it into a folder called navbar, and that should be it will create the folder itself. So if it doesn't, I'll copy it into a folder. So create a component called navbar, and I think it will add the rest of it. So let's see, component called navbar. So it's created a component called navbar, and it should be inside here in its own folder. You see, and we want this navbar. It is a standalone application, and the navbar just says this is navbar is working, and we want to show it inside. We want to show it inside here, but we want it yeah, we want it as part of this, so show it somewhere. Let's go to the top somewhere. So we need to get rid of all these, but I'll just get it to somewhere where, okay, so this is where it starts, blah blah blah, and so forth, and we got the title, and then we got the dev and all these stuff, right? So let's put it inside here. Let's make a call to the navbar app, so it will be app. Yeah, let me see what happens. We need to see something. Okay, what did it say? Something came up, isn't it? Should be an error. All right, so we got the thing here. It says component navbar. This it says error occurs in the template component. And what does it say? Navbar is not a known element. If navbar is an blah blah blah, then verify it is included in the app at component import of this component. If navbar is a web component, then add the custom schema to the of the blah 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 blah. So we are going to try and add it just the same way that we had it before, and see if that will fix that small problem. But I think what we can do is get rid of there's too many stuff here. It's too glittered. So how do I get rid of the rest of it? Yeah, that's good. I'm going to get rid of it. Just give me a moment. So in the component, then we need to make sure that we add this one, and if that works, yeah. So inside the component door app.ts, we need to make sure that we are adding it as part of the import. So inside this import, we want to say here. We see how we are showing now the component, and that is the what we were talking about, that if you have a this thing here, it should now see, now that error is gone. If I was to break this thing and clear this thing and go like this, and this is what I was talking about in the other video, that yeah, basically what number is this? 53898, 53898, 53898. Yeah, so that's how we actually gradually build it and add it in. So we've got a navbar there, but we're going to get rid of the rest of it. And if we go into here, there's a whole lot of stuff that we don't need here, but we need to make sure we got this HTML. Let's get rid of all of it, right? Let's get rid of all of it. We don't, otherwise it's gonna give us a headache. Okay, let's get rid of all, highlight it, get rid of it, and see what happens. Good. Now we can now bring in the navbar and call it, put it into a header of some sort inside the HTML, right? And see what happens. Yeah, it says navbar works, and that's how we can end it right here. I'll try and get the positions well on the next video. I'll end it here, and then we continue the video as I've run out of time. See you then.